Welcome, beautiful soul. My name's Virginia, and this is my yoga channel. I share for freedom, peace of mind, love. So let's practice. Welcome to this 20-minute strong vinyasa practice. Begin seated on your mat and raise your arms up, inhalation. Exhale, bring the right hand down and the left arm up and over. Inhale, sweep all the way around. Exhale, find your firm foundation in the other side. Inhale, sweep around. Exhale, reach. One more time, over to the other side. Now sit yourself onto your right seat and stretch your left leg out long, and then reach the top arm up and over. Beautiful. We take it to the other side, reaching the arm all the way up. Good. Now come to the top of your mat, and you're going to take it into Skandasana. Bend your right knee, left leg straight. And then to the back of the mat, bend that right knee, left leg straight. One more time, each side. And then we travel all the way to the front of the mat and come into a forward fold. Inhale, ripple up through your spine, and we come into sun salutation C. Exhale, fold all the way forwards. Hello, Lassie. And we're stepping our right foot back, raise the arms up, inhalation. Exhale, the hands come down. Step yourself into a downward facing dog. Then bring the knees down, sit your seat to your heels, sweep your chest all the way forwards and look up, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forwards, bring the left knee down, raise the arms up, look up. Exhale, fingertips come down, step the left foot forward. Inhale, raise the arms all the way up, stretch tall. Exhale, fold forwards. Stepping the left foot back, raise the arms, inhale. Exhale, fingertips down, step down, back to downward facing dog. Knees come down, sit your seat back, slide the chest forwards, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forwards, raise the arms, inhalation, look up. Exhale, fingertips forwards and fold. Inhale, raise your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, raise the arms up, open up the chest. Exhale, you fold. Inhalation is your halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back and then your left. You're into a wide plank here. Rock your body weight forwards and back, forwards and back. Inhalation, exhalation. Good. Now step your feet a little bit wider than your mat. Reach your right arm all the way up and over. And then the left arm all the way up. And replace. Good. Now chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhalation brings you to a warrior one. Exhale, hands come down, standing splits. Lift that left leg nice and high. Bring the knee to the nose now, and then raise your leg higher. Knee to nose, raise the leg higher. Knee to nose, raise the leg higher. Beautiful. From here, step it back to low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, raise the arms up. Good. Little bounce here of your biceps behind the ears. Exhale, hands come down, and we float the right leg all the way up to three-legged dog. Bring your forearms down, make sure your shoulders are over your elbows. Little rock forwards and back to strengthen your shoulders, or if you're ready, your pincher practice. Don't worry if you wobble. Remember to squeeze Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and breathe. A Ujjayi breath if you have it in your practice. That audible sound in the back of the throat on the inhale, audible sound in the back of the throat on the exhale. We bring it back to three-legged dog. Right leg is high. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhalation brings you back to your warrior one. Exhale, hands come down, chaturanga. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Left side, lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhalation is your warrior one. Exhale, hands come down, standing splits, lift the back leg, and then knee to nose, return. Knee to nose, return. Knee to nose, and lengthen. We step it back now, Anjaneyasana. Back knee goes down to the mat. Raise the arms up, inhalation. Little bounce of the biceps behind the ears. Squeeze Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Good. Open up that chest, crack open from that sternum. Open up that heart center. Exhalation, hands come down, and the left leg lifts to three-legged dog. Once more, bring your forearms down, maybe just a little rock forwards and back or coming into your pincher practice. Really point the toes on that top foot. And again, squeezing the pelvic floor, the lower abdomen. Keep looking forwards and really flare out your fingertips. Maybe body's a little bit warmer now. I'm finding a bit more balance as I've started moving. Takes time. Be kind to yourself in your practice wherever you are today is absolutely fine. It's a journey, not a destination. It's a practice, not a perfection. Warrior one on your inhale. Exhale, we step it back, chaturanga. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Take a little moment to breathe and then lift your heels, bend your knees, sit your seat back to the heels. Lift the heels, bend the knees, sit the seat back to the heels. Little ripple of your spine. Good. Now from here, we're going to take it into bunny hops. So walk your hands a little closer to your feet and we're aiming to get those hips over the line of the shoulders. A few more. Use your exhale to jump. If you find that float, perfect. If you're still practicing, again, a practice, not a perfection. Just keep with those bunny hops, you'll find it. We jump the feet to the top of the mat now. Inhalation, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, raise the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, fold. Good. Interlace your fingers behind the back now and bring your forehead a little closer towards your shins. Get a sensation of rooting down through the toes and squeezing the inner thighs. That body weight can edge a little bit further towards the top of the mat with every exhalation. All right, inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down, toe taps to your wrists. We're going to do 10 of these. Keep tapping, use your exhale to tap. Squeeze Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, of course. Maybe you're using a Jai breath. Keep your awareness on the breath with each tap. Love me or hate me, these are going to be good for you. Let's keep going, couple more. All right, beautiful. Fold on your exhale. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down. Maybe try that press or just even a tiny little lift before you jump or step back for your chaturanga. Again, you'll get there. Just keep practicing. Or if you're in that float, hold for as long as you can and then meet me chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. All right, we lift the right leg up. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. And then we step that right foot all the way forwards. Inhalation, warrior one. Holding steady, holding still, find your firm foundation. Opening out, warrior two. Eye gaze, front middle finger, deep bend to your front knee. Beautiful. We reverse the warrior and straighten your front leg and then come back to your warrior two. Reverse, warrior two, reverse. One more time, we're going to come into Trikonasana now. Take your right fingertips around your big toe, or if you need to, your hand could be to your shin. Left arm is all the way up, or maybe you take your bind. Good. Now from here, we come into our Trikonasana bind or extended side angle bind. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. A few more times like this. Good. Now, we're going to step that left foot to the top of the mat and peel all the way up into our bird of paradise. Maybe you straighten the leg or maybe you keep the knee bent. You're still working on this and you can stay in extended side angle a little bit longer. Good. Meeting back into warrior two, high lunge. Exhale, knee comes down and we twist. If you'd like to, lift the back knee once more, come into a bind. Beautiful. Raise the arms up, Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhale, hands come down. And then we'll see if we can take the back foot to the seat, maybe going a little bit deeper into your maybe Kapotasana. Wherever you are, absolutely okay, just breathe into it. Maybe even the fingertips down to make it more gentle or coming into a half bind. Bring the hands down. And then from here, we're going to take it into our Kundanyasana. If you're still practicing, you can have your right hand behind the right ankle, hold with bent elbows or come in for your balance. 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot between your hands. Inhalation is your warrior one. Exhale, find your firm foundation. Good. Take an inhalation. Exhale, warrior two. Deep bend to the front knee and a sensation of the fingertips reaching away from each other. Flip the front palm now, reverse the warrior and straighten the front leg, and then rebend your front knee for warrior two. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten the front leg. And then we're going to come into our Trikonasana. Left peace fingers around your big toe, right arm all the way up to the sky. The sensation of the right fingertips reaching away from the left, maybe even taking your bind. Beautiful. We're coming all the way back into warrior two for a moment, and then extended side angle, version of your choice. Wherever you are, open up your chest to that right hand side and think a long line of energy from the knife edge of your right foot all the way to the crown of the head. We straighten the front leg, bend the front knee a few times. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Now see if you can straighten the front leg and keep the bind. But if it's not there, extended side angle is still fine. Just stay in it and keep opening up your chest to the right. If you have it now, step for your bird of paradise, peeling up that left heel, lifting and opening up the chest, maybe even straighten the front leg. Beautiful. We're going to meet back into warrior two. So wherever you are, open out those arms, step back if you need to. Good. Now from here, we're going to take it into high lunge. Inhale, exhale, the back knee goes down. Inhalation and exhale, twist. Take a bind if you have it, or keep your hands at the heart center. Maybe even lifting the back knee, make it more energized. Beautiful. Don't worry if you wobble. Inhalation is your Anjaneyasana, your low lunge. Nice. And then any variation that you'd like. Maybe you're just staying there with the arms up or even fingertips down to make it more gentle. Take a half bind, or just bringing the back foot to the seat. Release. Okay, so Kundalini practice. Left hand behind the left ankle, maybe holding with bent elbows or coming into your balance. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Little pulses of your chest towards your thighs. Energizing the heels down to the mat, but don't worry if they're lifted. Don't worry if your knees are bent. Inhalation, the left leg lifts. Exhale, take a hold of the right ankle with your right hand, energizing the chest towards the thigh, lifting that left leg, keep it nice and straight, really point the toe, and it's going to help you with your balance. Can you come in for funky pincher practice? Maybe you're just placing the hands down, or you're coming into lifting the legs. That left hand is in line with the right elbow. Strong chaturanga arm on the left side. All right, meeting back into downward facing dog. We lift up the right leg, take a hold of the back of the left ankle with the left hand. Good. One more go for funky pincher. If you didn't get it this side, maybe you can get it this one. All right, so left forearm is down, right fingertips in line with the left elbow. And remember, you can always pause the video to practice for longer. Good. Coming back into your downward facing dog. Walk your toes all the way to the top of the mat. Gonna take the peace fingers around the big toes. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, you fold. Inhalation, rippling all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, raise the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to the top. Going to step the right foot back for pyramid pose. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold all the way forwards. Interlace your fingers behind the back and draw them over your head. We really want to root down through all 10 toes here, and that back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Suck in your lower belly to create more fold. Perhaps you want to go deeper and take the hands behind the right calf. Keep breathing. A dry breath if you have it. Good. Inhale, lift up your chest. Exhale, turn to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold all the way forwards. Again, perhaps you want to take the hands behind the calf to go deeper, but equally so, if it feels too intense, it's all right if your knees are a little bit bent. Going to pivot to the side of your mat now and come into a wide leg stance. Now, if like me, you need to turn back towards the screen, don't worry. So just turn into the side of the mat. It doesn't matter which side. Going to heel toe your feet wider and wider out. Maybe the forearms come down, but don't worry if you're staying at your fingertips. This is one of those stretches that takes me a long time to warm up. Sometimes I can go a little bit deeper, but it takes about a whole hour of practice on the mat dedicated to inner thighs. We're going to come to Skandasana on one side. Good. And then take yourself to the other end of your mat, coming back into Skandasana. All right. Now from here, we're going to heel toe or jump the feet in a little bit closer. Bunny hops, bent knees to straight legs. 5 hops, or maybe you're coming for a handstand hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to come into a wide leg forward fold. So however you get there is fine. Maybe a nice little transition from handstand if you have it, or just bend your knees and sit yourself down. Reach your arms up, inhale, exhale, fold forwards. Perhaps your peace fingers are going around the big toes. It's quite all right though if you're just walking the fingertips ahead, keep the back flat. You're going to reach over that right hand to the right foot. But again, you can make this more gentle and just reach the arm over the head. It doesn't have to go to the foot. Switch sides. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to turn to pigeon pose, left leg first. So bending the left knee and let's ripple that chest all the way up and down a few times. Inhale to lift, exhale to fold it forwards. Now come into the variation that you choose here. Maybe just bringing the back foot to the seat with one hand and reaching the other arm up and forwards. Maybe a full bind or half bind. Or if you'd like to fold forwards, you can as well. All right, now we're going to lift the left leg up to 3-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, step the foot forwards, come into Anjaneyasana for a moment. Inhale, and then exhale, we're coming to split stretch. You can do half Hanuman or go a little bit deeper. Inhale, raise the arms up. If you're all the way into that full split stretch, then you're going to get a little bit of a back bend as well. Morning practice, so we're encouraging a little bit more of that back bend. All right, now turn to the front of your mat, pigeon pose, or your right leg wherever you are on your mat. Inhale, lifting up the chest. Exhale, folding. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, folding. Beautiful. Your variation. Breathe wherever you are is just fine. The breath, most important part, and where your eye gaze is, keep looking up. Hands come down, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, half Hanuman or full split stretch. Raise the arms up if you're in that full split stretch. Good. And then from here, we're going to swing the back leg forwards, come into Navasana. Keep your chest lifted, bent knees or straight legs. Good. Exhale, cross the legs, lift, step or jump it back. Inhalation, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhalation, downward facing dog. All right, beautiful. So from here, I'm going to take a little jump through, a little bit of practice. So if you can, little bunny hop. And can you bring the legs through? Coming into our forward fold, raise the arms up. Inhale, exhale, peace fingers around the big toes. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Slow the breath, steady the breath. Good. Bringing yourself all the way up. You're going to take it into a twist. Right knee bent, left knee bent underneath you. Reaching up the arm and twisting to the right. Maybe taking a bind, or you can have your elbow around the thigh. Good. Rotate to the other side. Just switch the legs now. Twisting, breathing into the belly. Crown of the head lifting, the spine as well. Okay, now from here, perhaps you're turning to the side of the mat, or if you stay facing forwards, it's fine. Fire log with the right leg on top. Can you take your mudra, index fingers and thumbs touching? Keep the arms nice and straight. Breath of fire. Pump the breath out of the belly. Keep the mouth closed. Let all of that breath go out through the nose. Good. Take an inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Raise the arms up. Exhale. Fold forwards. Now, if your fire log feels a little too intense, you can stay upright. If that fold feels good, just let your head drop. Let it be heavy. Okay, lifting up, unraveling the legs and just switching them around, left leg on top. Get a sensation of really flexing the toes towards the midline here. Breath of fire, pump out that breath. Take an inhale, hold. Exhale, release. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, you fold. Okay, coming all the way up. So it's your choice. Perhaps you're going to take a meditation to close out your practice or a shavasana. So good to practice with you. Namaste, beautiful yogi. I'll see you on the next one.